What's going on, guys? Steve here from InvestorMaverick.com. In today's video, we're going to be doing an update on MetaFi yielders. Apparently, this YouTuber, Bank of Gerald's, saying that there's some positive news, which I think is just a smokescreen and a bunch of BS. First and foremost, I make videos on different companies, different ways of making money online and offline, everything from crypto stocks to even real estate. So if you want me to make some videos on a particular company, leave it in the comments down below, and make sure to subscribe and like this video. It helps with the algorithm. Also, not a financial advisor. This is purely educational, entertainment purposes only. Do your own due diligence and make sure to find somebody that's qualified to give you financial advice. I'm just sharing my experience. So let's see what this guy's got to say. And this is no disrespect to this guy. I'm really just trying to get the facts straight. And it seems like nobody's able to answer any of my questions, any of my concerns when it comes to these particular kind of companies. One thing that I notice is they're claiming that you can make up to 4.2% daily, which is unheard of. I mean, that kind of compounding rate, you could be richer than the richest man alive, which is Elon Musk, I think at like over 200 billion, or it might be a little bit less now with the markets down. But within like a year or two, you could be richer than him by putting in just, a few $1,000s, which is just, come on, like that doesn't make any sense. And then on top of that, I mean, who in their right mind is going to be taking out loans for that steep a percent? I mean, there's so many other ways to take out a loan for way cheaper, 2, 3, 5% a year versus taking it out for 4.2% daily. So just some things to keep in mind, not trying to hate, just going to the facts here. And let's get into this video and see what Gerald's got to say here.
Updates in this MetaFi yielders investor group on Facebook are just investors. They are not a part of the admin or the support team or the CEO, nothing like that. All right, they're just sharing their own experiences and giving other people a place to do that.
So what he's explaining is there's a Facebook group where people have been posting updates and basically just making stuff up to give people something to hope for, because the actual Facebook group that is the official one for MetaFi yielders is shut down, which is convenient, right? Of course, when crap hits the fan, you probably don't want a bunch of new people jumping in and saying it's a scam, because everything is kind of pointing to that right now. So there's another Facebook group where these, big affiliates is what I like to call them. I wouldn't say anybody's a real investor in this thing because it's a Ponzi. Everything points to a Ponzi here. And what I think is happening, and once again, this is just my opinion, everyone's entitled to it, right, is I think everyone's just scrambling right now. All these guys and top affiliates, recruited probably hundreds to even thousands of people into this thing. And people are very angry and probably making threats to them. So they need to make up certain things like, oh, I had a Zoom meeting with the CEO and he's telling us this and that and everything's going to be fine. And they're pushing it out. So let's watch the video here and you can see the message.
So I'm going to go ahead and share that with you guys. And this is the message, all right? It says, forwarded message, all right? It says, hope is very much alive. We had a Zoom meeting with Michael Daher this morning. There is a plan going forward and the company is fine. There will be changes between now and the reset of the first week of July. Starting next week, as an example, all members will need to complete a simple KYC document.
Okay, first thing, call them BS. If they really did have a Zoom meeting, why didn't they record it and just post it? I mean, anybody and their mom could write this and just claim that they had a meeting with the CEO. I had a meeting with the president the other day. He was telling me, some insider trading stuff that, about MetaFi yielders, and we're going to get rich, guys. So, you listen to me and everything's going to be fine. It's just going to be another month. This is not financial advice. Totally joking, by the way. So just to keep in mind here, I'm trying to help people understand and try to think for yourselves and not really fall for these kinds of scams like this. And then second of all, the whole KYC document thing. It's convenient that they made this up right when all the markets and everything started crashing, right? And we've seen it with COTPS, which is another platform where you could make up to like 3% daily. Again, very sus. They claimed that they could make money through arbitrage trading, which made sense to me, more sense than taking a loan out for 4.2% daily. But with that, similar situations like this happen where they started making up excuses with the SMS verification and then saying we're having problems with Binance, and then somebody hacked the site and now the website's gone. Same thing with Swapnex, and I've said this over and over again in other videos talking about this. But so not to beat a dead horse here, but I just really want people to understand that, just because somebody's saying something, don't believe it. And same thing goes for me. Don't believe anything that I say. Do your own due diligence. Try to look at other videos, other websites, and kind of gather information and make your own decision on this. Don't just trust one person, especially a Facebook message, when you don't even know who the heck this person is. So let's get back into it here.
Also, next week, a new support ticket system will be available. Submit all questions using that ticket system. So I want to stop there, because this is something that was told to us was going to happen around this time frame by the CEO, right? KYC and the ticketed support system. They may be delayed by a week, if I remember what he...
So I still don't understand why they're implementing the KYC system. I know the CEO was explaining that, this is what you guys wanted, and now everybody's freaking out because this is what everybody wanted. And I haven't seen one video or any messages in any forums or anything on any other website saying that people wanted this. I'm pretty sure people just want to withdraw their money. That's all they really want. They don't even care if there's a verification code or if there's KYC, which is know your customer, where you have to verify your address, your identity, social security, and all that stuff. I'm sure everybody's down to do it if that means they can get their money out. But I haven't seen anybody saying that they wanted this from the beginning. Everybody was happy with just making money and pulling it out daily. So that's just one thing to keep in mind here.
He was saying about the support system. But this is something that we're going to be looking to be implemented starting next week. So that gives us something to look for in the next week. Now, I know in the first paragraph, it says there will be changes between now and the reset the first week of July. Okay, and we'll talk about that a little bit.
So once again, here we go. Another pushed out date. They said they were going to fix things and implement it and give us an update. And that didn't happen. I mean, he said he was going to do another Facebook Live. That didn't happen. Now this is getting pushed out. A made up reason on we had a meeting with this guy and blah, blah, blah. Kind of same thing, like I said, that happened with COTPS and Swapnex. The excuses just start coming out and they keep pushing it out. And I don't know why they do this. Maybe it buys them time to change their identity or maybe run off with the money and secure it somewhere else. Who knows? This is just, speculation. You got to take all this information with a grain of salt. But like I said, do your due diligence. This is not financial advice. I'm not a lawyer, not a CPA whatsoever. Do your own research. Think for yourself in this kind of situation and try to not get your hopes up with this kind of information here.
As we go on, the reset plan will include deposits, withdrawals, and contract tracing. Keep calm and give the software team time to rewrite the algorithms. Do not send us questions or call us. Your questions need to be handled by the support team. So they're asking people that have numbers of the CEO or whatever, or have numbers of people in the support team or anything like that. Please direct your questions to the ticketing system that's going to be launched next week. Okay, they're telling us.
So apparently a bunch of people got his information, like his cell phone number, making death threats and all this and that. And, it's understandable, if you have a large sum of money in there, hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars, kind of put all your eggs in one basket, you're going to get upset when people are giving you the runaround, especially when you're missing, updates. And I think the last update he did, he just basically complained that everybody's giving him crap about how, he's not taking care of things and he's not giving straight answers, which is totally understandable. I mean, do you need to make death threats? Obviously there's legal things that you can do, like take him to court. If you can find the guy, I mean, good luck with that. This is the crypto space. Anything goes. It's the wild, wild west. But, I mean, it's just very, very unfortunate, and I hope I'm wrong. I really do, and I'm not trying to hate on this Gerald guy or anybody that's in MetaFi yielders. Everybody gets excited about making this, quick money, and these kind of programs attract a lot of get-rich-quickers, and they typically, give the excuses. It shuts down or gets shut down by the SEC, or something else happens, or they get hacked, or they run off with the money, and then they just start promoting the next Ponzi scheme, which, I'm going to be making more videos on all these other companies that people are claiming they're making tons of money from legitly, which I don't think is true. So, yeah. I think once again, this is just a smoke screen. Let me know your guys' experience, if you know any updates, or if you've had a Zoom meeting with the CEO. I could just make this up and make my own Facebook group up saying the exact same thing and give people hope. But I think the reason for this, like I said before, there's a lot of people giving these leaders or like top affiliates crap, and they want answers, so they got to give them something. And this kind of buys them time, which is another month here. What is today? It's June 4th. Yeah, June 4th. They're saying July now. Who the heck knows? I guarantee you in July they're going to make up some new excuse. The website got hacked. Oh, we're experiencing issues with this or that. Oh, the SMS this or that. KYC didn't go through. In the last video I made, I talked about the OzTrack, where they claimed that they submitted their application for KYC. Make sure to watch that. I'll just link it here at the end of this video. But there was somebody else that submitted and asked about that application going through. They had no record of it. So there's just a lot of fishy things and a lot of red flags, and it's just unfortunate to see. Once again, I hope I'm wrong. I'm hoping people can get their money out of this and put it into something legit. If you guys want to learn more about making money in a more legit and secure way, I have other videos talking about, GPU mining Bitcoin, or starting an Airbnb business. Doing side gigs or putting it into other interest-bearing accounts that are not the crazy 4.2% daily. You can find some that get anywhere between the 7% to, as much as the 25% yearly, which is really, really good. And I'll make more videos on that. But let me know your guys' experience. If you want to use the comments below as kind of a therapy session to, just dump, all your problems out on, go for it. I totally understand. I'm definitely here for you guys. And let me know what other videos you want me to make. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Take it easy. Bye.